Wash Daily. Today news, a shipment of broccoli was coming through Mexico, and they stopped it and they discovered it was over a ton of cannabis disguised as broccoli. It sounds silly to think that broccoli might be confused for cannabis, but recently Facebook launched a new tool in their arsenal of spyware where it will tell if users are posting pictures of broccoli or cannabis, because Facebook doesn't allow their users to post pictures of cannabis. Otherwise the user account will be deleted. Who knows what else they're doing with that information. You know, Facebook's the biggest snitch going, except for like Weed Maps, who's also a snitch. The report, the officer who had found it said that they found narcotics referring to cannabis, which was interesting to refer to cannabis as a narcotic. Most people would think of a cannabis as a plant and narcotics like Prozac or heroin or cocaine. A narcotic is like these pharmaceuticals that they have everybody on. So it's weird they call the plant narcotics. Those officers probably need some retraining. Also in news, the whole world is really looking for some cannabis right now. A lot of places are having a hard time getting it. Canada has a ton of cannabis, and in fact, they have an increase of about 200% of cannabis purchases during the same time last year, the month of March. So what's going on in Canada is the same thing as here. People are looking for more cannabis. They're being forced to stay in their homes. They're spending a lot more time in their homes. And they've got time to chill out and they smoke some cannabis, relax. All across the U.S., people are pushing for home grow and for cannabis use. And we see that a lot of folks are turning to cannabis in this time all over the world. It's become a pandemic. So also in news, Israel has patents now for testing 2 CBD drugs that are designed to help with the treating of the Covid-19. With the Covid-19, the body has an inflammatory response and there's a cytokine storm, cytokine storm, that happens when the body is heavily radiated a lot of times, or in this case, it's dealing with COVID-19. What they're looking at is whether or not the CBD can act with steroids to have an anti-inflammatory response. It looks like what's happening in these COVID-19 patients, they're having a form of pneumonia. There's a lot of inflammation. They're hoping that they can use steroids in conjunction with CBD to do what they're calling a 1-2 punch of anti-inflammatory treatment for those patients. There's another study in Israel that's using a more advanced method of CBD deployment, and they're using in conjunction with stem cells, and what they're hoping to do is target the specific cells. It's a scary time for a lot of people, especially those being put on the respirators in hospitals without family and loved ones around them. Heart goes out to them, and we pray for the best outcome for all affected. Thanks for watching The Wash Daily.